stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good afternoon. I got my chores done. My chores are done for today. So I took myself a nice cool shower. It's always nice, like go out in the yard and the yard looks good, and then you get cleaned up and you can go out and enjoy your yard, and yeah, cool stuff. My front yard is looking, it's getting there. It's getting there. Somebody who likes nothing short of perfection. I don't know. I was taught by my stepdad that having a good lawn showed appreciation for where you lived. Having your, and I literally take the program seriously when I say that I need to clean up my own backyard. You should see the backyard; it's a mess. Front yard looks good though, so right, appease the neighbors. I was trying to be a good neighbor, make the front of the house look good so that their neighborhood feels good, and be a part of it, and wave to the neighbors when they go by. Hey, how you doing? I've even introduced myself to the neighbor over here. They could give a fuck less who we are, but that's okay because they know who I am, and if something happens, we're right here. So I think she's a single mom. I don't know. There's a guy that comes over every now and again. I don't know. It's also none of my business, right? So today we're talking about accountability. Every alcoholic's favorite word, accountability. Welcome to the Daily Trudge, where we talk about communication. If you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching the live or the rewatch. I know I have a lot of rewatchers, so maybe come out of your shell here and there and comment or say hi on the rewatch. You're not required to, but I'm curious. Sometimes I turn around and people are like, yeah, I listened to that earlier. I had no idea that they did, and they know exactly what's going on with me, and that's kind of cool. It lets me know that I'm reaching more people. But I also have come to the realization that I am the person that I deal with the quiet crowd. People that have a hard time, that have a harder time coming on here or going to meetings and things like that. So, accountability, what is it? Let's ask Google real quick. I'm only doing that because I don't have my dictionary near me. And this is quicker. Accountability.
Here's the definition of accountability. The fact or condition of being accountable, responsibility.
The fact or condition of being accountable. What is an example of accountability? Being accountable at work. Accountability is willingly accepting responsibilities for your actions. Or to be accountable. I am here. I made it to the meeting today. I want you people to know. What are some good ways for us as alcoholics to have accountability? Number one, when you leave the house, if you live with somebody, I don't care who it is, tell them where you're going. Tell them where you're going. Hey, I am going to the store. I'm going to pick up a couple things and I'll be back, I don't know, probably about an hour. I even do that with my kids. Hey, kids, I'm leaving. Well, we're leaving too. Okay, well, I just want you to know where I'm going to be at. They don't do that with me when they leave. But Dion, on the other hand, needs to be accounted for. Why? Because otherwise this brain will do things. It will start to think things that are not correct. Hi, Ingrid. Sorry, I finally got that in. I saw it a while ago. All right. So that's one good way to be accountable. Maybe they don't care. I don't care where you're going. It doesn't matter. Do it anyway. What are you doing? You're setting an example. Okay. With your kids, man. Your kids are watching. See, sooner or later, the kids are going to yell downstairs, hey, we're leaving. Sooner or later, it's going to happen. See, right now, they just don't want to be like dad. So they'll get there. They'll get there. I just have to keep being the example. What's another way? If I'm not going to show up somewhere that I said I was going to be or that I'm usually at, I say something. The other day, I wasn't going to make it to the 3 p.m. meeting. I'm always there. No, I failed to say something. Bad me. I was not accountable in that situation. Okay. I thought I did, but I just remembered that no, I did not. See how the brain likes to fool around. It wanted me to lie. Fuck that. No brain. No brain. We ain't doing that here. Okay. Expectations. I know we're not supposed to do expectations, are we? There's this, I learned something in customer service from this, one of my managers. This was the only good thing I ever learned from him. Reasonable expectations. There's such thing as reasonable expectations. Yeah. If you go to work, they're paying you. They expect you to do your job. When you're done going to the bathroom, you're expected to flush the toilet. You're expected to clean up after yourself. You're expected to do the dishes and pick up the dog poop and mow the lawn. And these are reasonable expectations. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them. Well, being accountable is one of those reasonable expectations for alcoholics. Because when we are not accountable, what happens is retrogression. What will happen is you'll rest on your laurels. That's what I was looking for. Laurels. Yeah. Your brain will be like, yesterday was such a good day. Yeah. I know for me, today's better than it was yesterday. I know that. Sometimes that's all that's needed. I got to have, what else does accountability and effective communication do? Well, it keeps hope alive, man. It's also where we build trust. I have to be trustworthy. If I'm not trustworthy, then I don't have much. Okay? Because I blew my trust with a lot of people, like my wife. She could not trust me. Okay. I couldn't trust myself with more than $2.10 in the beginning. Okay. I'm not getting drunk off $2. I'm gonna need 10, right? What was it for? Well, $1.10 was for the coffee and the other dollar was for the basket. That is all I allowed myself to ever leave the house with for years because I did not trust me. Okay. I can't go to the liquor store. I have no money. I can't go to the liquor store. I'm headed to a meeting. I cannot go to the liquor store. I have to meet with my sponsor later. Okay. Now with me, if I'm a person that you are being accountable with and you decide that you're going to switch gears, I'm going to notice immediately. What will happen is you will communicate with me certain ways. Like for some reason, people think that emailing me an amends is correct. And no, you should hear some of the amends that I get. Let me read you one. Just got one recently. And I haven't replied. Hey, Dion, it's blah, blah, blah. Listen, I accidentally popped into your meeting today as it's listed twice, and I thought it was a different How It Works meeting. Number one cut down right there. I owe you and the group an apology, you mostly. I was GM. IGM was wrong to judge or else any partner's offense to anyone did or does at your meeting. I was wrong. I ran a meeting for a couple of years and I became that person that, well, did unruly and horrible things. I'm not, he ended up relapsing. This is not an amends. This is frothy emotional appeal. Okay. He relapsed. I'm not going to. I tried to warn him, but he wanted to call me a dick and my friends cunts and things like that. So I let him go. And what? Just because this happened, now I'm just supposed to be understanding and let you back into my life? No. Sorry. Sometimes you only get one chance with me. Okay. I have too much going on in my life. Okay. Now, I don't usually do that, but sometimes it's not very often. I only get one chance. But more lately, I've only been given one chance because first time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. And I'm not doing that anymore. You know, if you can't support me in what I'm doing, then that's okay. But I don't want to hear from you. Okay? And I know why a lot of people avoid or don't work with me. I know. It's not hard for me to figure out. I know what fear looks like, and I know what it looks like because I was there. I know what jealousy looks like. I know what these things look like. I know why you take your shit out on me because you think I'm going to stick around. I'm going to tell you, no, you treat me like shit. I will not stick around. I'm not that person. Okay. So, but I do take this program extremely serious. And rarely have we seen a person fail who has thoroughly followed our path. Thoroughly. So, all right, I'm going to try and get a phone call in before the meeting. Somebody had called me, and when I give him a call back, make sure he's okay. So, I hope everybody has a good day. Stay accountable. Stay accountable. Okay, and with accountability comes open-mindedness. We got to stay open-minded so that we, because I know for me, when I'm angry, it's hard for me to be open-minded, and it's hard for me to hear people saying, "Hey, Dion, come on, man. You're kind of being a dick right now." So, all right. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. I love you. Peace out. And